We make raw milk cheese from our own cows. We have a very small herd, so there's probably 10 cows in milk at any one time, and it's used within 36 hours of production generally, and made into traditional farmhouse cheeses. So it's all handmade on a very small scale. We make butter just for sale at farmers' markets a couple of times a month, and we also sell the buttermilk, which used to be very common all over the small farms and crofts in the Highlands of Scotland, but now hardly anybody is doing it. Because of regulations, we do have to pasteurise the butter, but the cheeses themselves are raw milk. We also make a fresh cheese, which again is native to the Highlands and Islands of Scotland. It's called Crowdie, but again, because of regulation, we're obliged to pasteurize the Crowdie. The semi-soft cheese we make, we've given the name Corolla. It's very like what were called the farm cheeses of Grampian, which is the area that includes Moray, where we are now. And we also make a harder cheese, which you can see behind me in the storeroom, which is called sweet milk cheese. That's the traditional name for a Scottish Dunlop. It's the nearest thing in Scotland to a cheddar, but it's actually sort of milder and not as high acidity as a cheddar, but uses a similar process. I discovered slow food through the British Cheese Awards in the late 1990s, and everything that slow food stood for seemed to fit in with the work that we'd been doing over the past 3 decades as small-scale artisan cheesemakers and also producers of other small-scale products like bread or salami and things in our past. For us, slow food was a way of educating people into taking more seriously the heritage products that were fast disappearing because of industrialized farming and food processing. So for us, the fact that slow food was attracting people who wanted to help save raw milk cheeses and for whom products that had a very specific story and a very specific place of origin became more important was the most wonderful discovery.